Gate 14 podcast. And Avery, dare I say, one of the games of the year? That was one of the most nerve-wracking. I hate to say must-win games like that against the Minnesota Twins at the end of August, but they needed that. They needed that one.
Must-win narrative ball game as much as they get. Like, people were out after yesterday.
We'll talk about that.
People were out, and I just tweeted this now. Whenever you're ready to have doubts about this baseball team, you can
have your doubts. The bullpen.
You should have absolutely had some doubts. Like, not everything's good. They haven't played the level of baseball that they had played months previous to this point, right? Things can happen, but there's reason for some doubts. I'm not ready to tell you that you're crazy. I believe that. But every time it's like, okay, this is about to spiral on them. I mean, we got people in our comments like, okay, they're going to miss the playoffs, lose the division by this weekend. Very well could not win the division, but oh yeah, this weekend they're fucked. They're going to lose. They come and put together a performance that totally from the dead, and they were doing all the things that made them a shitty baseball team last year. Tyler Heineman chucking grenades into left field for guys inside the park. It's double with some errors to go on, but man, gut check, like gutty win to do tonight, man, and the vibes going into the off day
and going into a massive series because
do you think it's an actual massive next series?
I think it's good this late in the year to kind of put yourself, like, gauge yourself where you're at compared to a team that's the best in the National League. Yeah. I don't think it's massive in terms of, like, you have to take 2 or 3. I think it's massive to kind of see where you line up. And I think what the awesome part, not the awesome part, I guess, because it's kind of mean to say this, but them having their closer out for the series is a huge blow, McGill, right? And especially with how this team can hit, they can kind of get on to anyone. I mean, they put Joe Ryan in their back pocket. I'm not going to say in terms of, like, they have to win this series. 3 close games during the series kind of means we're right there with the best in the NL, right? I mean, tonight, watching this offense put together and grind their dicks off, get punched in the mouth, punch out, punch back, it was special. Watching them do it against Joe Ryan, it was special. Yesterday's game, offense looked great yesterday, 5 runs.
And then it wasn't special.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is what this team is grinders, and they're going to fucking small ball you to death with a little bit of pop. And we saw that today with Davis Schneider. We saw that today with Addison Barger, who's been scuffling late into the game.
Yep.
But my God, man, can this team just really reel you back in and put you back into reality? Like, you know what? We're good. We're good.
So I'll touch on how I think the series is. The series is only super important because of the shit teams that the Red Sox and the Yankees are facing this weekend too, right? Like, you can't get swept by the Brewers because you think that the Yankees and the Red Sox are going to do it. My favorite part about this whole season is I'll say they were shitty last year, the shitty guys coming in and being huge. It's George Springer. It's goddamn
Bo.
He's a guy.
Well, he was bad last year.
Injured. Yeah, I'd call it I wouldn't lump Bo in there totally, but the Springer, Ty France hitting a home run tonight too. Like,
Bo was shit on.
Yeah, and it's like Miles Straw a couple months when he was like fantastic.
Yeah.
I love seeing those types of players succeed. They're not the long-term guys. They're not the guys who should be getting the most at-bats. Well, Springer this year definitely should, but seeing those guys who are kind of fringe, can do some good things in the field, that finding their bats, and like that Ty France, Genesis Cabrera. I mean, I fucking love that dude.
Thank you, Henny. You know what? You get any Tinder girl you want in this city. You know what? I'll pay for Tinder Premium.
Yeah.
Unlimited fucking swipes for Genesis Cabrera tonight. Unlimited swipes.
We could get him back to his old condo right beside the Rogers Center where he used to
Let's just start firing. I'm assuming they have an off day tomorrow. Let's just fire from the hip, Henny.
Yeah, Henny was awesome to give up that homer to Ty
Mr. France.
Yes. Awesome day today, John. Like, it calmed me down inside that I don't have to actually twist my mind into what everyone else is thinking. That
loser posting.
I was getting there.
The loser posting was bad. And I'll say it, like, again, not to go, woe is me. This is the lifestyle we chose. Luckily we have a big enough platform now where we have haters. Yesterday was like the day where first time in a long time I've contemplated, I was like, I don't know why I do this stuff. Like, yesterday was that day. Like, I know the trolls say it to get to me. They're like, why don't you talk shit about people that have been on the pod? And I know we're going to get tons of comments. Don't let it get to you. But at the end of the day, man, we're human. right? Like we're not pro athletes. We live online. They don't live online. We see this stuff, man. And
you only remember the bad comments.
I'm not going to say woe is me. We have a million fans out. Like we have like people that ride and die for us, and I love you guys for that. But when I get the comments, I fucking hate Johnny. You're a shill. You never talk bad about players when we literally did the last podcast. It got to me yesterday. I couldn't sleep. I slept like 4 hours. And that's when you know it's bad.
Yeah.
But in terms of that, it was like they needed this tonight for narrative ball purposes. And it's good. Back-to-back series wins. I mean, back-to-back. You got to beat the bad teams. 4 sticks from the bad teams.
Yeah. Beat the teams that are in front of you. Like every game in the major leagues is, at some point or another, there's probably going to be some tough part to it, and that they found a way today. The Hoffman thing, like, yeah, man, it's been tough to watch a lot of his stuff, and I think he's got the tools and traits to be a great closer.
Yeah.
The number of saves he has indicates he's been able to get the job done too, but it's just like it's a tough time right now for him instilling a ton of confidence in his stuff when he's like kind of out of the zone, and then he gets in the zone, and then
it gets hit around.
Home runs, yeah.
Because the thing, it's a lonely place to be on that mound when you're scuffling. I mean, in the batter's box, sure, it sucks, but being a pitcher out there, especially a closer, Avery, and stepping on that mound in front of 45,000 that booed you yesterday.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Schneider for saying, Hoff, you're our guy. This is what we talked about, you being our guy. You're back out there.
Yeah.
You're back out there. And I know people were talking shit about John Schneider yesterday. I saw some people saying he's not the guy for the job. Every move John Schneider made late in that game today was a masterclass. Miles Straw, whatever. Great defensive guy. Sure. Ty France pinch hit. Yeah. Moon bomb. Hoffman, we're going back to you.
Kirk single.
Single. That entire sequence in the late innings from John Schneider was why I think, and again, we're biased. He's our guy, but like, anyone with a brain says that type of stuff. That was a masterclass late inning for him. He emptied the entire bench. He put Kirk, who had a fucking a baseball bruise on his hand, in the game and said, "We trust you to get a hit. Kirk gets a hit for us."
Yeah.
It was a masterclass. That's the best way to describe what John Schneider did tonight.
I'm going to be very excited to get another reliever in that bullpen. I've hated the 6-man. Every part of it, I've hated the 6-man. It just feels like we're one guy. Obviously, you took one out, but like one guy away from making the pen full and doing it all. It's been okay. Obviously, the results have been fine, but yeah, I'll be happy to get that guy back in it. Kind of, I think, ruined Eric Lauer's outing today.
11 days, man.
You don't throw for that long. Yeah,
you throw twice in an 11-day rest sequence. You usually throw. That's your second appearance.
Yeah, so and then you leave like John Schneider. Because they had to throw so many people because the bullpen sucked last night. They threw a bunch of people yesterday. They're not fresh for today's game, so you keep Eric Lauer in. People are saying to us, "Is like, why is he still in the game?" Because you got worked to the bone out in the bullpen right now. It's just tough. You're just dealing with what you have, and people are thinking it's, I think, bad decisions. And I mean, there's not been the only decision I can think of this year that's so bad, and it's the only one we'd ever talk about is like not walking Aaron Judge that one time where he hit the home run.
Yeah.
Right? That's the only one where I can
Yeah.
really say, oh, that one.
We had a disagreement over that. I remember that.
Yeah, and I think that one was bad. Everything else, it's like, it seems pretty easy to explain as to why he's making the decisions, right? And it's not like going off on his own with no rationale to it. I think it's like pretty easily explainable.
Yeah, and I think what John Schneider showed on our podcast is humility. He'll own up to that shit, right? I mean, I think tonight what was awesome for me, for example, a guy that we were hard on the last pod, we were also hard on Ernie Clement, by the way. I want the record to show that. Addison Barger slumping, one for his last like 25. Steps up to the plate in the ninth, double off the top of the wall. That is what makes good teams good, is guys to be able to show you like, this is why I had an 800 OPS last week, 2 weeks ago.
He has some pathetic at-bats.
Well, today he had two of the worst at-bats I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's like, okay, now he went swing every pitch, and then the next at-bat he went swing at no pitches. But then, I mean, when Addison Barger is the exact same way as this team. When you're ready to be out on Barger and start to have some doubts on him kind of long-term, he does, like, he puts up the most clutch at-bat you can have today. It was an insane at-bat from what we had seen from him as of late. I would put that close to like a 5% chance that I believe that was going to happen, but an incredible swing in a huge clutch spot. So
hit a mistake.
Absolutely.
And he said, "Oh yeah, he reminded you, I'm Addison Barger, motherfucker.
Absolutely, man.
I'm Addison Barger.
Fucking right. It's like I love that swing. Like Addison Barger's got to hit balls in the air. I don't want anything to do with him like through the 3-4 hole. I'm good on not seeing that. Well, we can take his hits, but I mean, I'm fine for him to be Matt Wallner, hit goddamn 220 with a 115 weighted runs created plus. He's gonna hit 20 home runs too. Yeah, man. It's another comment we get a lot that I feel like makes no sense to me is he's not a playoff manager. This isn't like a.
But what does that mean, though?
That's where I come back and be like, what does that mean? No one's a playoff manager.
Dave Roberts was hated for 7 years and won two World Series. He's won 2 World Series with the Dodgers, and Dodgers fans used to call him not a World Series manager.
That's the thing. I think that's my least favorite argument in all of baseball is, yeah, you're not built for winning in the playoffs. They definitely said that about Aaron Boone, and he just takes the team
to the World Series.
Yes, and then you play 5 games and the team that you've been with for 300 days plays badly over a week stretch, and then everyone's like, oh, you can't do it. I think that's the worst argument of all time when they say about that. Because what if John Schneider wins the World Series this year?
Is he a playoff manager?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
what makes a playoff manager, and I think what gets lost in translation a lot of the time is it's what would you say the percentage the manager's impact is on a playoff baseball, like a baseball game period? Because at the end of the day, man, it's the product on the field. Like Aaron Boone wasn't telling Judge to drop pop-ups in center field last year. He wasn't telling guys like Verdugo to go 1 for 50 in the playoffs. Like, it's a lot of the times it's the product you put on there. And I think John Schneider has been able to, so far, I mean, it's not the playoffs yet, but been able to put these pieces together and put them in successful positions, like a Ty France at bat tonight, or throwing Jeff Hoffman again, or an unsung hero, Justin fucking Brule tonight, punched out the side and then came back and got the first out. Yeah. Like
Tommy Nance threw
and one and 1/3 of his hero. Like, that is the thing that he does. It's an unsung hero type of job where you'll never get credit for it, but you'll always get blamed.
Yeah, and that's the biggest. I don't think I would give too much credit for the Nance and the Brule, because the Brule one was more, maybe we'll concede a little bit, we're not ahead, so Brule's the guy's coming in.
Sure.
But he just pitched his dick off. He had a great inning. Same with Tommy Nance there too. But I think the playoff managing thing comes from a comfortability with fans and like a manager that instills confidence. If you've had a guy who's won the World Series before, everyone's like, okay, he's done it. He's good. But at some point, those guys who win World Series have to do it for the first time. So I'm totally fine with John Schneider at the helm, man. I don't see many managers winning that many games, but I watch the Blue Jays every day. I don't watch every other team every day. So I don't know how people would kind of feel about that. But I would like to have a nice little sit down with some real ball watchers to kind of talk on that management side. Big thing yesterday, Jeff Hoffman booing, and we
got to talk about that.
We do. I think it's okay.
I think it's okay too. I think Jeff Hoffman would say it's okay.
Yeah.
I think
coming from Philly.
Oh my God, Romano and Philly. I can't even imagine what he gets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Bryson told me that Romano can't even leave his house, which is sad. But I think the booing is completely fine if you keep it respectful. I mean, you pay for the ticket.
You pay
overpriced. Yeah. You paid overpriced, unless you bought the ticket 3 months ago and just thought they were going to be good. But you pay the ticket. Booing is he's the highest paid reliever on the team.
It's about as respectful as disrespect as you can get, as long as you're not sending stupid shit on socials,
to DMing his wife or his kids or his brother.
Doing that stuff's bad. But I think you're allowed to boo the players if they're playing bad. I know it's not. You shouldn't be thinking they're bad people for that. But I think it's totally okay.
I think people that were loser posting about the booing are clowns, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, that is the most respectful way to show your displeasure with a player. Yeah. I think if you're mad about the booing, it's like, listen, man, it could be significantly worse. And if I'm a player and a competitor like Jeff Hoffman is, I'd expect fucking boos.
Yeah.
That means you guys think highly of you. You expect more from me.
Yeah.
And I expect more from myself. I think people would think think maybe we'd have a different take on that. But no, I was completely fine with the booing.
Yeah. When it happened, because I was there, I was like, oh, that kind of everyone sitting in their seats is motherfucking him like before that, right? When he gives up the homer. But
yeah.
I think it's honestly doing it decently respectfully.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of fine with that. You pay to be there. You can kind of do what you want. Obviously that's legal. So yeah, the booing was kind of fine. And I love that Jeff Hoffman bounced back today too. It's so like one pitch you can almost tell if you're getting great Jeff Hoffman or if you're getting
well the first pitch was bad.
Yeah.
Elevated fastball that was like not even close.
Yeah.
But he reeled it back in. But see, the thing is that I think I'm not gonna say casuals, but people that maybe haven't played the sport, I know we haven't played at a high level, but that's a start that can propel, like that could snowball into like more great appearances from Jeff Hoffman. If John Schneider doesn't go to Jeff Hoffman there, that confidence is kind of gone.
Yeah. That's
right?
That's why I think if you move him out of the closer spot, you lose them for the rest of the year.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Like the Devin Williams stuff. I mean, Devin Williams has been pretty decent, but like that's how you lose a guy, and that's a guy you need to be successful, right?
For sure.
And I think that was awesome. That was honestly one of my favorite moments from there. Was like, Jeff, you're going back out there in front of the fans that booed you last night when you blew it.
And then they'll cheer for you tonight once you pitch great.
But that's what happens. You got to perform. I mean, listen, we have high expectations. You're going to get booed if you're not pitching well.
Yeah. And shouldn't take that personally. It's just
he played in Philly, man.
He thought that was probably the nicest.
Was probably like, wow, that was pretty nice to say I'm bad. Like I've been bad.
Nicest booing that I've ever gotten. So
yeah,
that was fine. But yeah, Jeff Hoffman, the numbers haven't been great. So
the barrel percentage isn't great.
He just gives up tanks. Like, yeah, you never want to see that as your ninth inning.
But who do you go to?
You can't go to anyone.
No one in the bullpen has stole that spot. I mean,
Sir Anthony gets outs,
but he doesn't do
it in a
circus act. And like, I love Sir Anthony. Man, we saw it tonight. He walks the first two. He walks two guys after getting an out, and then he gets Buxton. Thank God, to swing through a breaking ball out of the zone, which you're going to get when you throw 98. But who do you go to? Like, what the fuck happened to Lewis Varland?
Yeah,
Louis Varland.
He wants to get back on the bus with the Twins, man.
He was rigging it for his hometown team. Yeah. It's like if I pitched against the Blue Jays, if I was in the show, I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to serve some turkeys here.
Dude, Brennan Littles, we've lost
some guys.
Yariel Rodriguez, we've lost his velocity. I am concerned with the bullpen.
And and I think people misconstrue what we say. Like, they're like, you guys aren't critical. It's like, you can criticize certain aspects of the game without saying the team sucks. Like,
or saying, players.
Or saying they're not going to make the playoffs. I think
if you think the bullpen's like as they in this form right now,
they're not a playoff bullpen.
I don't have a lot of confidence in what they can do.
That's not a hot take.
No.
I think, and another thing that I want to touch on is I had someone DM me like some hateful shit, and they're like, this is not the old Gate 14. And I wanted to touch back on that. I sometimes look back at old Gate 14 videos of me reactionary, like some of the people that I chirp at, and I fucking cringe, man. Like, I think I was in maybe a bad place there, so I would project and I'd be mad at stuff, mad at life and stuff. And I look back at some of the ways I acted, and like, it was fucking weird. Like, I cringe at it. Like, I think now I've grown and matured to a point where it's like I can be critical of aspects of the game and players without saying DFA them and they suck and they should never play and I want their family to be dead.
Yeah, I mean, we were 23 when we started doing it. It's
like,
that.
Again, yeah, but that's the thing when you're talking in front of a mic for so long, you grow and mature, right? I think
that's just the whole Gate 14 thing.
There's respectful ways of criticizing players. I think we're fair. Are we a little bit biased with some guys? Sure, man. Like, we text them. They're our friends. Like, it's just shady, but they'd expect us to be critical of them without saying DFA, they suck. Hoffman should never pitch again. I mean, again, it's a strange avenue to be in, but I think we've been fair in terms of our criticism, and this is our criticism. The bullpen's been not shit. Yeah. Bottom two in baseball since the second half
they
started.
Just walk everyone, man. It's tough, and if they get it back on the tracks, like, this isn't me saying I think they're toast. I would love for them.
No, I'm not saying they're toast. I'm saying as of right now, this has been one of the worst facets and worst stretches we've seen since last season.
And who could come up to help? I don't fucking know.
I don't got any names for you.
People will say Trey Savage. I don't think he lends well to bullpen work.
I got bad news about Trey Savage. Okay, he's our guy. You want me to be critical? He walks the house. Okay, that's not a guy that's suited for the bullpen right now. He's young. You think throwing a guy who walks a lot of guys into the fire in a September division race is going to be good? Are you outside of your mind?
If they call him up, I would love to see him.
I would love it too, but it's like, again, this is not a savior type of guy.
Yeah, I don't think that's the best place.
The saviors are in the bullpen right now, and they have to figure it out. And
they got to find something.
And it just sucks. They are all going through this bullshit together.
Yeah.
Everyone is stucking together except Drool for Brule and Tommy Nance. And sure, I'll throw Sir Anthony in the mix there too. He's been fine. The walks.
He doesn't pitch.
I think they shelter him.
It feels, I forget he's in the bullpen half the time. We'll go half a week. I'm like, I totally forgot.
And then he comes out and just pumps 98. You're like, oh, okay.
He's like, why don't we throw this?
But I'll be honest with you, man. There is a level of concern with Yariel Rodriguez. I saw a chart they posted during the broadcast. You brought it up to me and you mentioned it because I wasn't really paying attention. But his fastball velo's down like 3 ticks.
Is it good when it goes down, John?
Are you supposed to go down unless you're a knuckleballer? Or is that
like golf?
It's like, yeah, the lower the better. But yeah, Avery, it's like Yariel Rodriguez seems to have some arm fatigue. It's the most he's ever pitched.
Yeah, they're throwing him a ton.
But yeah, there was a lot of positives from this series. Main takeaway, this offense still bangs, brother. This offense is still top 5 in the sport in offense OPS for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
They will grind their asses off for you. And I'm not going to go game by game, but they got to Joe Ryan early, and they got to Joe Ryan often. They put him in their fucking back pocket, Avery.
He's a freak on the mound.
He is nasty.
He's good, man.
I was watching, we were streaming it, and I'm like, ping, ping. They are just piecing him up. Laying off pitches, they got to had something on him. I think Popkins helped with that. Yeah.
Yes.
Popkins probably helped with that. But just Avery, just special stuff on that Joe Ryan start. They got him for fucking 6. The first time since late April, he's given up 6 runs.
Really?
Just a shit kicking.
Yeah. You put up 10 in that game, and you'll do it too. But the Scherzer start, lefties are killing Max Scherzer right now.
Yeah.
They really are. I'm mildly worried about a Yankee start where they have all those. They put all their lefties.
The lefties that rake, like the Bellinger,
Grisham, Jazz, Rice.
Goldschmidt's kind of cooled off, but
he's a righty.
Ben Rice has been awesome.
They're gonna stack those lefties against.
It's gonna be scary, and I think another thing that I saw Mike Petrillo mention, he has to figure out an off speed, man. His fastballs have been awesome, locating the fastball great, painting corners. The off speed they're teeing off on because you can't locate it, so they're just sitting on it and hitting mistakes. I mean,
he's giving up fly balls. A lot of them are going for home runs.
Well, the wind turbines were in right field on Monday.
Wallner should have had 12 home runs this series, but
holy fuck that Wallner game.
They brought him back a ton. Yeah, he's not really striking. I was gonna do a graphic that was last 5 game stats, last 5 starts, and he's been really good. Like the ERA would show you that he had been good, and he had pitched like 32 innings and he had 21 strikeouts or something like that. It's like not been like that's not
for a guy that was before this kind of stretch. He was top 5 in the league in strikeout per 9. That's not a good.
Yeah, he's got to change the way he is, obviously, and he's a different pitcher. He's dealing with some stuff that I would like to see. Yeah. Just more swing and miss in the game, and maybe we'll never get that from Max. But the fly balls are concerning because they're just going out of the park right now too. And find a way, like Max, push back Barrios for this week too. They kind of set everything up to have all these guys pitch against the Yankees next weekend. That's going to be a big. We should have gone to that.
We should have. I don't know if my mental capacity could take it.
No.
Like this series for me was hell. Could you imagine the Yankees just keep shit pumping good teams or bad teams, and it's like, oh my God, we're up 3 games in a 3-game series here. This is fucking hell.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this rotation thing? Giving Brios 11 days off, giving Bassett 10.
Is that what the total number?
Or no, Brios is 9, Bassett's 8.
It's odd. You kind of have to do it. They're setting it up to win the division, and that's where I'm like totally fine with it.
Yeah, because I mean the Yankee series, that's right in front. Like, not to go Aaron Boone mode, it is right in front of you. The team you're playing against is the team chasing you.
Exactly. Yes, that's the most important series of the year. So you get your best guys that you think you have to line up against them, and everything else is going to fall into place. So if they struggle in their starts because they got pushed back to 8-9 days rest, I will say, yeah, that kind of sucks and makes
they got a deal.
Makes a little bit of sense.
If you see a couple more starters, Avery. By the way, Tigers are down 4-0 in the third. If they lose, Jay's own top spot in the American League. But fans told me it was Sky. Yesterday, fans told me it was over. But yeah, I mean, this is my thing, Avery, and I'd love to bring this up here for a discussion. Maybe people can answer in the comment section. But let's say Brios goes out there and gets his dick shoved in after a lot of rest like that. Do you go back to a 5-man and go Brios or Bassett long man out of the pen? Like, what do you do here, Avery? Because if it's showing over a certain period of time that it's not actually benefiting pitchers, do you have a tough conversation and go, listen, Brios, we're going to pull you to the pen, Lauer, long man? Like, what do you do here? Because what they're doing right now is they're putting a Band-Aid on something.
Sure.
With all the off days coming up, that's going to be a lot of days rest in between starts for pitchers. Do you have a tough conversation and go, no more of this like six-man bullshit, like Tetris thing? We have to go strict 5-man and keep guys in funk.
I think it would just be Lauer again. They showed that they were fine to skip them before. I think they'll skip them again.
Yeah,
that's the easy way to do it. And if Brios gets hit around, but we see some nice things in a velocity uptick after that little break, I'll be pretty happy with him being pushed back. And that's what I want is Brios, a little uptick in velocity. He's been down on pretty much everything all year.
This rest could help him, man. I don't know. I like, again, he pitched on, was it Saturday? Yeah, I was at the wedding. So he pitched last Saturday, and he's going this Tuesday.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. Fuck. That's a really long time, actually. Yeah. That's over a week and a bit. I don't know.
I'm sure they'll throw him sim game something.
Is it a true circle, though? I'm scared shitless of Brios at Great American Ballpark.
Oh, I mean, anyway.
Where's Ellie De La Cruz sending a ball off Brios?
He's sending it to Kentucky.
He's hitting it where Alto slept at that girl's house.
All the way in Kentucky, man.
Covington, Kentucky, or the fuck that place is called. Yeah, I don't know. That's a future us problem. But some other guys I didn't want to touch on, man. Ernie Clement playing in yesterday's game with a fractured hand. 2 hits.
Yeah.
Then a guy slides into him like he's fucking playing a game of football, trying to just get to the sidelines, or just get past the first down yard line, and cleat up just rips Ernie's fucking leg in half, and he had to get 10 stitches. And we get the report today. Ernie Clement had to get 10 stitches and has a fracture in his hand.
But he's good.
He should be good off the bench. I'm like, you shitting me? And this is what I'm saying. Like, we obviously know him on a personal level. This guy fucking lives and dies for this fucking baseball team.
Yeah.
And that's, again, it showed. He had an awesome defensive play yesterday with a fractured hand that I thought was going to save Hoffman. Like a rip down the line, back pick from Ernie, cross the diamond, gets him. And I was like, that could be a kind of confidence booster for Hoffman.
That ball
that
was
you out of
scald.
there.
We sat on the third base line.
It was shot on. It was shot on.
It was a great play. And it looked like he looked to his hand after he made the play.
I don't know if you saw it because you were there, but they kept showing on the broadcast when he was on base. He kept like laboring his hand and like He kept laboring his hand and like pushing down on it and like putting it on his back, trying to like stretch it out and stuff. It was strange.
Yeah.
But
that play that got his knee or his shin torn up was the worst baseball play. I didn't get to see the replay because I was there, but
when they tried to steal third on the pass ball and Heineman threw him out, or Kirk threw him out.
But no one knew what happened. Wallner was late to go. Kirk was walking to the backstop to get the ball. turns
It
around.
was a gift. That was like the devil magic Tampa Bay Rays type of stuff.
Yeah, that was the worst baseball play. I want to go back and watch it because I'm saying this without seeing a replay.
No, it was as bad as you think it was.
It was?
Yeah, I mean, what was weird about it was
Everyone thought it was foul.
He didn't. So it hits the backstop. Runner on second doesn't break. Runner on first broke.
Yes.
And he's on second, and then the guy at second was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta go." Worst jump ever. Essentially walked to third base and gets thrown out and goes cleats up on the earned dog. But Ernie battled. I mean, that was yesterday's game was like probably top one worst games of the season for me personally, just based off of the meltdown in the ninth inning and before that.
Yeah. Everyone hates their closer, man.
That's the biggest thing. Like
I've said it.
You should have read, because yesterday I did it for again, I couldn't sleep, so I was just reading tweets. You should have seen what Phillies fans were saying about Johan Duran yesterday. He gave up. He came in the game against the Mets, single, and blew the game.
Yeah.
Phillies fans wanted him executed on the fucking Rocky Steps in Philadelphia. Everyone hates their closer. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think that's what we just gotta learn.
Yeah.
Just wasn't great. It wasn't great yesterday, but I'm glad they bounced back. And this team, like you said, they pull you back in when the going gets tough.
Thank God they pull you back in, man. Because last year they push you away. They acted.
Oh, last year that was that toxic. Like for example, last year was a toxic significant other where it's like, I'm gonna pack my shit up and get out of the house.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm not gonna come back for a month, 2 months. That's what that. This team, they come back and they fight for us. They fight for you.
They care about us.
Let's talk about this. Let's go to couples counseling. That's what they do.
We can work through this.
Yeah. I mean, this team just bangs. I'm so happy this offense is the way it is. And to be honest, they put up like 9 runs today. Vladdy went over. Like that's
Vladdy's looked bad since he's been back.
He's looked. I mean, he's
full upper body.
Body, not in his legs. He keeps slapping his back leg to say, like, let's get in my legs here.
Yeah.
But that's what's going to happen, man, with a hamstring injury. It's not fun. It's a fucking terrible injury. It hurts.
Is. Yeah. And if you aggravate that again, I'm going to be I'll be worried for that.
For sure.
Those just keep popping up.
And you can tell he's kind of going through the motions. I don't know if you saw yesterday, but he didn't do a double play ball and he just jogged the first.
Yeah.
I'd rather that than him run full sprint on like a meaningless game. And it's like, oh my God.
I said to my buddy there, he's like, oh, we didn't hustle. I was like, well, you know what? I was kind of fine with that. If he aggravates on that, we're missing out on like one of my players of the series too. Agent Zero's back.
I might have to buy True RGM a flight to Toronto.
Agent Zero is back. His swing, beautiful. He's doing damage right now. He had that fluke ass double today when things are going good, things are going good. They
are.
But he's got a pretty swing. I hate to say it, he's got a pretty swing like Kevin Biggio did when they played.
And that's where I'm going to stop.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't ever put that AAA bum. Thank you for your service with the Blue Jays, by the way. In Andres Jimenez talk. When Andres Jimenez makes contact, Avery, and again, I just don't know if it's just a lefty swing. I'd love to see a mirror image of it. He assaults baseballs. Yes. And I think that's what David Popkins told him, man. It's like, you know what, man? Fucking average. Let's just slug this shit out of it. Yeah. And YJ's told me it. YJ said it to me. He said he's had some good at-bats. The damage will come. That 2 hours after he said that to me, he texted me the eye emoji or whatever, like the shrug.
After Andres hit the home run. He is hitting for damage. Had a double tonight. You had a homer tonight.
I know, yeah. I wouldn't really call that a double, but it
would have
been a single. It would have been a single probably.
Yeah.
But whatever. But it was awesome. And one thing that I was fucking going bananas over is, why is Sands not the closer of that team?
That guy
they threw Sands in the 7th. He was legitimately unhittable. I don't know why Rocco Baldelli put that dude in the 7th and Henny in the 8th. Or was it in the 9th, Henny?
No, 8th.
8th.
Because they didn't.
The Ty France.
They didn't hit in the 9th.
Yeah. Putting Henny in the 8th against the top of the order and then I guess was the bottom, but you put that guy in the 7th was bananas. That is like fire the manager type shit.
Cole Sands was like modified slot on the side, 97 up. Dalton Varsho had no chance. and just like heavy.
I wouldn't have even came up with a bat if I was facing him personally. No. That's a guy you watch on deck just fold every hitter that he faces, and you're like, look like Howie from the bench warmer stepping up to the plate with the hiding behind the ump.
Because he had Vladdy as his first hitter, right?
And he just full like
back pocket.
Just good morning, good afternoon, good night. Yeah. Go back to the dugout, pal.
And that's when Vladdy slammed his bat on.
Oh,
but that's when I thought vibes were like we were toast. Like that's when I was.
But the bottom of the order, man, it's crazy how many times the bottom of the order said, "Hey, I got this shit."
Calma.
It was special. That's kind of all I have from the series. I mean, yesterday's game, Bassett was pretty good, to be honest with you. By the way, Bassett will have a week in between starts. I don't know why I said that. Bassett will have a week. Brios will have like 9 or 10 days. He's going on the Monday. Go over probables, Avery. What are the probables for this series?
The probables chart's always on my fan graphs.
We got a tough one coming up here, folks.
Yeah. BK's in hell trying to figure out
I got it.
Who they're going to throw.
I got it. So we got Freddie Peralta, Shane Bieber Day.
That's confirmed?
Yeah. That's confirmed, 100%.
Okay.
Brandon Woodruff. Actually, I think Woodruff is the Sunday. Yeah. Who's the other guy?
Okay, I see. Oh, shit. Jose Quintana's throwing Thursday. I see Peralta, Priester, Woodruff.
That's what it is. They showed on Sportsnet. So it's
Peralta Bieber. Priester Gosman.
Yep.
And Woodruff and Max Scherzer.
Folks, this is what a playoff series is going to be.
Yeah.
Our best 3, your best 3.
Yep.
The main event.
It'll be fun. Brewers, yeah, they're kind of
they're the Jays of the NL.
I was going to say they're doing it kind of the same way with better pitching. But it's pretty similar. They're like, aren't they last in home runs or something?
Yeah, they're not. They don't hit home runs. I'm pretty sure a majority of their team doesn't have an OPS above 800. If I remember correctly.
And they just beat everyone. That's so.
They're doing it. I mean, the Jays and the Jays and the Brewers welcome back 1910 get on base average baseball.
Yes,
that's what that is. It's just been again. It's going to be a special series. I can't wait for it. Can't wait to see the loser posting if they lose it.
Yes, of course. You can't beat the good teams.
You can't beat the good teams.
I want to give another kudos to Dave here. David Schneider, man. I don't know if you got to platoon him these days.
I think he has to play.
He's getting in that state where
he's locked in. This is off righties, Avery.
Exactly.
This is a guy who was technically really just a platoon for lefties, right, Avery?
Well, yeah, that was definitely his role here for a while. But he's been hitting for damage. He's been great. He's back to the David Schneider when he broke into the league of I'm going to do damage and I'm going to take my walks. He was 2 homers and a walk today, I remember, and then I forget what he did in his.
Well, that walk was an awesome at bat.
Yeah, I remember.
Got deep in the count.
Yeah, because I think he hit a 3-2 homer. Did he not?
He got deep in every count. Yeah.
He's been fun to watch. Like, those are back to his professional David Schneider at bats, and it's been.
That's what we didn't see last year from him.
No, we lost him.
Yeah.
We lost him at the start of this year.
He rocks, man. His home runs. By the way, I don't know. Like again, I'm not the biggest stat guy, but I looked at the David Schneider, the numbers of that home run. Expected batting average of .098, so it was below 100. A launch angle of 47, which is legitimately unheard of.
That's crazy.
Legitimately unheard of for a home run. And then the other one was just murdered, like 400 something feet. But David Schneider is awesome. And I think, Avery, that it's a discussion to be had. Do you start him every day? Because the platoon advantages are opposite. He's a better hitter against righties, right? What do you do with that? But I think that's the best case. You play the hot hand. You throw Schneider in right, maybe. I don't know what you do, but that's what you.
Yeah, they only play him in left. It's like, do you want to give up Barger at bats? Like, are you willing to kind of give up on him in a way? And I don't think they are, and I don't think they should. Like, the Barger killing righties is
like Davis didn't play in like 3 days and just wakes up 2 moon bombs.
Yes, it was nice to see him play today and play well, but another guy, he's not going to get talked about enough as to the turnaround. George Springer, 2 home runs yesterday. 3 of his 4 longest home runs of the season are off Bailey Ober.
Can someone remind me next time the Jays face the Twins next season to put everything I own on George Springer home run?
Yes.
He owns Bailey Ober. Owns him.
Oh my God, this Addison Barger fit is
holy fuck.
Oh no, there's a logo on the hat. I thought it was like
no, it's the Birdie Bros or whatever they're called.
Yeah, okay, I thought it was.
Look at Wilner's little fucking dog shit phone case, bottom right. Dude, another funny thing from this week, Avery, that I completely forgot about. Santander's hitting off a machine.
Wait, I'm almost worried about him coming. Who's gonna play what? Someone shit's gonna play outfield.
I don't want Tony Taters in the outfield again, okay? That dude separated his fucking shoulder trying to Jeter a ball in Angel Stadium.
That's right. Barger's wearing a good outfit. I'm sorry for chirping.
Well, the hat's a little bit.
I thought it was
with that one.
I thought it was a full new era, like old school Paul Wall.
But I think George Springer is fine in left.
Oh, he doesn't really play. They'll play him in. Yeah, maybe Barger and.
He's gonna take away from the Nathan Lucas at bats. That's what's gonna happen for Santander.
Which I think everyone would pretty be like.
I mean, if 40 home run hitter last year, yeah, I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Lucas has been okay.
Like, yeah, he's been fine.
He's just doing his job as we'd hope. Like, pretty even keel. You know what you're gonna get with Nathan Lucas, right? You're gonna get some pretty good defense, like good strong arm, better routes than you'd get with
for sure
Springer and Santander at this point. But I mean, how long are they gonna be able to give him to get him ramped up too?
We got 30 games. I don't know. 27 games left. I mean, I don't know. You can't tell a guy we'll see you next year when he's fully healthy. I don't know.
And if he's
hitting off a machine.
But it's like, how can you expect anything from that guy if he comes back?
But what if he's a demon?
But what if?
I think
that
over under. Okay. Last 10 games of the year. Do you think he plays those games? If he's going full tilt right now and they said Buffalo soon.
Yeah.
You think last 10 games he plays?
Yeah. I just can't even put it together that
I don't even remember him on the Blue Jays. No. That was so long ago.
I only remember that home run, the 3-run
against the Red
Sox. And I don't remember anything else, and it's a good thing because there wasn't
much to remember.
There wasn't a ton to remember too, but everyone else is dead. Everyone else's arms are dead, right? Jimmy's dead. Nick Sandlin's probably not going to pitch this year too. I think we might have talked about that on the last one. So you're getting no reinforcements from the bullpen except maybe Ryan Borucki.
I forgot.
Ryan Borucki is back in the goddamn organization.
I got some good vibes about Ryan Borucki. I mean, sub 200 average against lefties this season. That can play.
Yeah, is that any good?
Other than that, though, pretty bad. I mean, DFA'd by the Pirates, so.
No, I mean, the A's DFA'd Ernie, Not everyone makes great
decisions. For sure, yeah. He could be our little, I'm really not sure.
Not everyone makes great decisions like our front office. Who are you still worried about the Red Sox more than the Yankees?
The Yankees have an easy schedule coming up, and they face shit teams.
And boy, do they ever!
And they rake against those guys. I really don't know.
What would the playoff picture look like if the season ended?
I think it is right now. What it is right now. I think the Mariners make it. Astros.
Yeah.
Tigers.
And it's like the Royals are the only team on the outside right now.
Yeah, the Royal. I mean, they're 2.5 back. I think.
Okay. I would love to. Do you remember when they first did the new wild card and every single episode of like year?
We were trying to figure out like who would they face. Then they lost 2-0 in the series.
Year 1, game 14. Us trying to figure out
like wait, do we have a home game or? It's like wait, we got the Mariners. Yeah, I think it goes right now. Blue Jays, Tigers, Astros, Mariners, Red Sox, Yankees.
No one else gets in.
Yeah, I think it's what it is right now.
Mariners are starting to play a little bit better after their little skid there. Yeah, I'd say I'd be truly shocked. Like the Royals have kind of put this together. What do they do to end their season? They get 3 with the Tigers this weekend, so that's going to be a tough one right away. But they just play the Tigers again. Angels, Twins, Guardians, Phillies, They get the Mariners, one of their last series. The Royals do. We get them, and then they're Angels Athletics to end the year.
Yeah.
So we'll see if the Royals end up getting in there. It's being top of the division is way more nerve-wracking to me than when they're fighting. Like, wild card spots.
Yeah, this is hell because everyone wants to knock down the top guy.
I'm just thinking about the Yankees fans.
I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not, to be honest. I like that Yankees series next week. I'm trying to. It's gonna be hell. It might be worse than a playoff series.
You think?
Yeah, fuck me. Because Max Fried will be going, right? Because Max Fried went today.
Okay.
So that means he'll go Monday, and then he'll go Saturday.
Are they playing? Maybe they haven't.
They don't have any off days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! What's that gonna line up to be? I got to go back to my.
They said their big dogs are playing. I don't know.
Well, it looks like we get Schlittler right away. We'll get Schlittler, Heel, and Fried, it looks like.
Yep.
So that's okay. That's bad. Schlittler's kind of pitched his ass off. He's been really good as of late. But Heel, who knows what he's gonna do, and then you get Fried, who you've kind of hit around. I would love for them to push Fried back and give us Will Warren.
Well, Fried, I mean, we like the blisters are real, right? I mean, we want to focus on the blisters, you know. I don't know. I'm really not sure, but all that matters is if Jays win, baby, who gives a fuck what their boys do? Yeah. That's all that matters. I think the more days that pass and the Jays win and another team wins, that's knocking off the magic number, right? I think.
Oh, how does the magic number work?
Well, so yeah, it's like, for example, I think I'll give you an example. The Johnny does math. If the magic number is 12, the Jays have to win 6 and the Yankees have to lose 6. It gets to 12. Okay. That's really all it is.
I see the one guy.
Or 7 and 5. Like, it's whatever equals 12 in terms of wins and losses for us compared to the team chasing us. But yeah, I think
I see that one guy's account tweet it all the time.
It's easy
and it was
to
like
get, though.
53 last.
No. It's for the playoffs. It's like 24. But so if the Jays and other teams behind, like the Royals or whatever lose, it just drops down significantly. But the Jays really have to kind of play just barely above 500, and the Yankees have to go on like a 22-9 stretch.
It doesn't feel that way based on
when you're looking every day.
4 games.
Yeah, when you're looking every day, it's insane. But
and then you get the splits of they have to do this over their next 10 to end up that way too. So, oh man, so it's September baseball. We're about to be in it after.
And we're here. I mean, listen, I
cannot believe it's Labor Day.
I tweeted it earlier, and I said it, and I believe it. How lucky are we? You know? We're playing meaningful baseball. This next month, we're going to be going at each other's throats. Fans, this, that, through the bad stretches. But to be honest, Avery, man, they've played some terrible baseball the last 3 weeks, and they have a 500 record over those last 3 weeks to show for it. It could be significantly worse, man. Really. Like, we have seen the bad stretch that we were talking about was coming.
Yeah.
So wait for the smile. Wait for the smile, as sure our GM says.
Yeah.
But anyways.
I would like to see them get through the Astros well.
Sure.
That's my next one where obviously you want to
Hunter Brown's probably going to line up. I mean, they're going to have to line him up.
I mean, fucking we'll get
Valdez.
Framber. Yeah. We'll get all the good ones.
Iron sharpens iron, as the kids say.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Do you remember how bad that series was?
Oh, that was every year. The no-hit last year.
Yeah.
I don't want to even remember.
Gusto was
But it's at home this time, so I don't know. Maybe it's different. Jays at home are 42-22. Is that good?
42-22? Yeah, we're cheating.
I'm fine with it. Springer gave us the cheating.
He gave us that. Well, and then it got passed through Cora at the.
Well, yeah, we got a lot of Astros footprints everywhere. But anyways, I'm gonna say, unfortunately, reverse jinx. Jays lose 2 or 3 again.
Yeah, off day. We win the off day.
We win the off day. Jays they split.
Yeah,
3-3 going into Monday.
College football. I know this is a baseball show, but I mean it's a great time of year for sports.
Awesome time.
If you're a sports fan and you're watching everything. Like Ohio State, Texas this weekend.
This is what you dream of.
Yeah, it's the time to rot on the couch, man, and just watch sports. It's so good, man.
It's so awesome. But anyways, man, thank you guys for the support. Haters, love us, whatever you do. We appreciate you guys. By the way, thank you guys for 10K. I don't know if we said that in the last pod,
definitely have said it multiple times, I think, but 10 million subscribers.
Thank you guys, 10 million subscribers. Love you guys. Gate 14 forever. That's it for us.
Are we gonna stream? I don't think we're gonna stream this weekend, right? We'll see. We're game time decision on Friday.
Yeah, I'm game time decision. I mean, it would be an awesome stream. I wish I could go to the game, but tickets are just fucked.
It's
no point.
It's the worst.
And I'd like to sweat that start out with the people, to be honest with you.
Okay.
If the Jays lost tonight, there'd be no stream Friday. I want to make that right. But things change. Things change with Gate 14.
Yeah.
Love you guys, man. Gate 14 forever. We'll see you guys maybe Friday. If not, Sunday. Enjoy this awesome weekend.